Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Ritter Gore-Tex jacket, available at RevZilla.com. Classic European touring in style. This is the Ritter from Dainese. It's going to be Gore-Tex. You're paying for that. That's why it's that investment north of $700. Waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life. But remember, guys, this is a 3-season cold weather jacket. So that waterproof lining from Gore-Tex is non-removable. It actually floats. And it's actually probably my biggest nitpick, and I know I'm starting with it with this jacket, is the waterproofing does not come out, but you don't have direct ventilation. It's a Z-liner, which is really popular in Europe, where they get rained on a lot, and it doesn't really warm up. We see this a lot in the Pacific Northwest. You know, this is going to be the big brother, more touring cut to something like the Carve Master GTX, which is very similar, a much more sport touring cut. But in my estimation, if you're going to spend north of $700 in this range, I really think you should be looking at the Talos, which is a full LTD system, which means the Gore-Tex is removable, direct ventilation, true 4-season waterproof breathability or wearability, aluminum hard parts, and that's going to be around that $900 mark. Keep that in mind. But if we dial it back in, let's talk briefly about fitment. And again, sport touring, this jacket would look phenomenal on a Ducati Multistrada. You're going to get hit with the rain, hit with the sleet, hit with the snow. Hopefully you're not riding in the snow, you're going to end up in a ditch. But if we're really riding in this, again, it's going to do a great job of protecting you, and it does have a full thermal liner. Now I promise we'll talk about sizing. Peter's 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's typically spot on a 52 in Dainese. This is a 52. You notice it's a little baggier. It's very much a boxy touring cut. I actually think for guys that are maybe a little bit beefier in the American market, they might have a little bit of room to work with, where Dainese typically has a more svelte line to it. Keep that in mind. It's just a little bit of a baggier cut. We had some guys that are true 54s that would kind of put this on within our team, and it was too tight for them. So in my estimation, it's a 52 and it fits like a 53. So it's about a half size big. Keep that in mind. Now, we do ship for free. I'd love to hear your gut reaction to the Ritter. I actually think it has a really clean style to it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me what you like about it. Click here, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, and leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on our YouTube channel. Now, if we dive back into the jacket, polyamide exterior, 4 colors available. This is the gray, light gray. It's classic Dainese lines to it. Here are going to be my vents. We might as well just try to work our way through it here. My vents on the front that are going to vent to that liner, get that evaporative cooling effect, which allows you to sweat through the Gore-Tex liner, and then it evaporates out. It just doesn't give you that direct penetration of that venting to the body. So summertime, you will get hot in this guy. Basic cargo pocket construction. You see the water-resistant zippers down the front. YKK zips, they use the premium materials. Again, the waterproofing's baked in, so all of your seams have to be waterproof as well. Notice a little bit of an Adam's apple guard here. Micro Velcro across the top with the male end out, so it's not going to bite you. And we do have microflexion kind of tying into these lines. I actually like some of the lines on this jacket a lot. I think it has a nice style to it. Zipper cover towards the bottom. Turn and face away from me. Armor-wise, your CE-rated Dainese proprietary armor in the shoulder, in the elbow, and forearm. You also have a thermoformed hard part that lives on the outside of the jacket. Again, clean line from Dainese. If you go to the Talos, though, it's aluminum, and it looks really badass. That's what it looks like. It's badass. Now, looking onto the arm here, you're going to notice the Dainese has this pull adjuster strap, which I actually think works really well, even with a gloved hand. You just kind of rock it, set it, and forget it. Now turn backwards for me, Peter. See the nice high touring style collar. And again, this collar, the thermal element to the collar is completely removable. And if you look at the inside of the collar, if you had it out for a warmer time of the year, it is antimicrobial microfleece there, so it's going to be nice and comfortable. More microflexion on the back, classic Dainese logo. I love it when they do the demon. And then waterproof rabbit pouch on the back where you can store your thermal liner if you're not using it. If I open this up on the back, you're going to see, again, here's my exhaust port. Again, this jacket will get air in through the front. It circulates around the inner Gore-Tex liner, pulls that evaporative sweat out. You stay dry and warm on the inside. And again, that moisture kind of leaves the jacket or evaporates out through the outer shell. That's how it's designed to work. And honestly, in a more European-style climate that gets more rain and doesn't really get hot, it performs excellently. I live in Pennsylvania. We get muggy summer, so I like my jackets to have that direct venting. But again, you got to know where you live, and you have to understand what you're really looking to get into. Also, keep in mind with regard to back protection, it's not going to come with a back protector stock. We would recommend something like the Shield or the Manus in a G2 format, which would be the back insert to give you that full protection on the back side of this gear. Come back around to the front. Let's open up the guts. So as Peter zips it down, there you go, open it up. You're going to see Napoleon pocket on the inside, rain flap that kind of folds back when you're wearing it. Did you break it? Nah, that's all right. You got it. You're all good to go. Secondary zip on the inside with the Dainese zipper pull, again, giving you that the extra added wall of protection. And here's my really nice satiny. This is the upgraded Dainese liner. It has almost that silver ion feel to it that they've used in some of their other more premium jackets. And if we look at the collar, just going to go like that. There's my thermal micro ripstop collar that's easily removable, that in the warmer times of the year, you're not going to get that additional warmth. So again, it is a full sleeve liner as well, guys, so keep that in mind. Travel Guard would be the trousers you pair this bad boy up with. Now your full season, your three season, fall, winter, spring, all climate riding with this bad boy. The next step in your journey, click right here. Read other rider reviews at RevZilla.com. Remember, you don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free. And if you like, you can call and talk to a gear geek. We geek on Dainese. We're probably their largest dealer in the world. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Dainese Ritter Gore-Tex jacket. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.